Hi guys, Alex here, and me and Kayla decided to do the Wanderlust, right? Wanderlust
yep.
tag that she saw on the
SE Buttons channel.
All right, and so we decided to do that together, and basically, I'm interviewing her, and this is on my channel, and if you want to see my answers to the sexy little questions, go to her channel, which will be...
I'll link it below.
Here, link it below.
Yeah.
It's blue.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so... Sorry. Okay.
It's alright. Take over my channel. Let's see how it is. I just started.
Yep.
It's alright. Cool.
What can you do?
Alright, so anyways, guys, so let's get started on these questions. Question numero uno for you.
Okay.
That's one for you non-Spanish speaking people. Your most treasured passport stamp.
I have my passport with me because I actually had to get a new one because I got my passport before I was 16.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can only have it for like 4 years.
Yeah.
So it's actually expired now. So where's the one? I have to say this one right there. It's the first time I ever went out of the country. I went to France when I was 16. I actually turned 16 while I was in France. So that has to be probably my most cherished passport stamp because it was the first time I ever really did anything on my own.
Pretty sweet.
Yes.
That actually is really cool.
Yeah.
Parlez-vous français?
Un petit peu.
Oh. No hablo.
No hablo.
Alright, so number 2. Can you, without looking at it, recite your passport number from memory?
No, and I don't think anyone can. Like, even the people that travel a lot, I don't think you can because I still have problems with my social security number, and that's a little more important, I think.
Yeah, what's that, like 2271 something?
Sure, yeah. That's
Alright, so question number 3 is preferred method of travel, planes, trains, or automobiles?
I think I would have to say automobiles because there's a lot more, like, you have a lot more freedom. So if you want to stop and, like, I don't know, stop, and, like, you see something like the giant peanut on the side of the road and you're like, hey, I want to go take a picture next to this giant peanut. You can, but if you're on a train, you're not going to be like, hey, conductor, I want to do some touristy stuff. Can you stop? So I think I would have to say a car.
Alright.
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. That's awesome. Next one, what are your top 3 travel items?
I would bring a camera because that can help you like remember it a lot longer than just like while you're there. And I have a tendency to like everything happens so fast that I don't remember anything. So taking photos of basically everything can really help me like remember the trip when I get back. Number 2 is a plug adapter.
Oh,
yeah.
smart one.
You didn't say that on yours.
No, you got me good.
Because if I can't charge my camera or like my laptop or anything, I'm basically screwed. And the third thing is a journal because I'm an avid journaler. I've been writing since like 4th grade. So it's another really good way for me to like document my trip and so I remember it later.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart. I'm kind of upset at that one.
Yeah.
That was clever. All right, and number 5, hostel or hotel?
Why are you asking questions so weird?
Because it's my channel, damn it.
Okay. I would say hotel. I know like you said hostel. Spoilers. You said hostel because of like the community kind of thing, but I'm very much like an introvert and I like having my space. So if I want to like hang out with the locals or whatever, I would go out. I would go to these locations, go to like a coffee shop or something. But when it's time for sleep and it's time to like to go to bed, I know you don't agree with me, but I would definitely go to a hotel.
It's never time to go to bed.
It's
always time too soon.
But I also think it depends on like where and like what the purpose of our traveling is for. So like I would say like in England I would probably stay in a hostel because they actually have really good hostels there. And I just feel like because of our language, there isn't that huge language barrier and stuff, so I feel like I'm more comfortable there, but I wouldn't do it in like India or anything.
See, and I'd be the opposite. I feel like going to a hostel in a country you don't know, you're with
like
other travelers.
It's like a good way.
Right, you're with people who you know aren't from
I see the appeal of them, but I'm also like, I don't know. I feel weird sleeping next to like strangers.
I'm an ENTJ.
Oh boy.
Which means I'm an extrovert. Go ahead and look that up. And
pew 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 pew.
And Kayla's and I.
Something. I'm an introvert. So
almost exact opposite.
Yeah.
So all right. So
segue.
Number 6. Segue.
Number 6.
Number 6. Are you a repeat visitor or do you explore new places?
Well, I've never been a repeat visitor. I've only ever explored new places. So I guess, because I'm not that old yet. Like, I'm only still 20. So I haven't really had, like, the opportunity to go back to the places I've been. But I don't think, besides France, because when I went, like I told you, like I went when I was 16 and I went with a group from a school that I didn't go to. Like I don't feel like I did it right because I didn't have that much money. I never traveled abroad. I didn't understand like what I would cherish coming back. So when I came home, I was just like, oh, I feel like I missed out. I didn't do the things I wanted to do. So if I was ever to like repeatedly travel or whatever.
Repetitively.
Yeah, I would go back to France. And we went to like the Loire Valley and not just Paris and stuff. So I would do basically the entire trip again because it would be cool to see it like older. But I don't think I'd ever go back to like, I don't know. I don't want to be a repeat travel. I want to see as much as I can.
Right.
But I wouldn't mind going back because like I was in England 2 years ago for about 3 weeks. And I don't think that's enough time to see England. And I don't think how many days I stayed in like China was enough time to see China. So like I wouldn't mind going back.
All right, I hear you. So you can't make a decision?
No, I can't.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Number, drum roll please.
It's number 7.
All right, number 7. Sorry, I had to find it.
Yeah.
Number 7. Do you read up on your destination, culture, history, safety, or do you wing it?
I read up, like, avidly. I buy a book as soon as I know I'm going. Read everything.
Really?
I read so much. Yeah, shocker, right?
No, I would never.
Ooh.
This one, she's...
I hate planning.
Oh, yeah.
Organization? Yuck.
I don't even know if she knows what a calendar looks like.
What is a calendar? Huh.
If you know anything about her.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, this is awkward for the strangers. This
So.
is like some people's first introduction to me, and they're just like, damn.
Yep.
Crazy.
Well, wait. I'm confused. No, that would be accurate.
Oh, hey. Hey now.
All right.
Next question.
Next one. Do you have, and what is your favorite travel website?
I like Not for Tourists, but that's because I really like the travel guidebooks. I am more of a guidebook person to like begin with because I like making marks in it and then taking it with me. Mm-hmm. So like when I went to England, I like pinpointed exactly on the map where I lived, and there's a bunch of different maps. So every single map, if like where we were staying was on it, I'd mark it. So I would never get lost. So I'd always know that this is where I live. So I didn't have to figure it out when I'm like freaking out and getting like lost and confused. Because I did get lost a few times. So I like Not for Tourists, and I've actually started looking at their websites for like local things. Like we're talking about going to Chicago in a week or so.
Yeah.
And that's where I go to look for like, obviously not for touristy places. So we can find some cool like diners or cool sites that you wouldn't or like find in normal books.
Good call. I went with, my answer was much more simple. Number 9. Where would you recommend a friend to visit? Name, city, and warum, which is German for why.
Oh, okay. Where would I recommend? I think England, because we stayed, I don't remember where we stayed anymore. We weren't like in downtown London or like the headquarters of London, but we were on like the outskirts, and I would definitely recommend England because like the culture there is awesome. They have like so much to do. I went with the theater, like I'm not a theater major, but we went with like the theater department. Like everybody on the trip was theater except for me. So we saw a play every night for like 3 weeks straight. And so going there and seeing that culture and having like awesome public transportation, that was cool. Like you just hop on it and all of a sudden you're next to like Big Ben and you're like, what up, Big Ben? And then you can like, I don't know, it was crazy. It was awesome. So I definitely would recommend England to anyone, definitely like first time travelers who are wanting to go to Europe because languages are hard. Like going to France, I knew a lot of French when I went to France and it was still difficult because it's like such a big culture shock, and England makes it a little easier. So I would definitely say England.
Did you know, side note, Big Ben is not actually the name of the clock?
Yes.
What is it?
It's the name of the bell inside.
Oh, she got it for 200 points.
Big Ben is the bell inside, and it's Parliament is the rest of the building.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Very well done. High knuckles.
Yeah.
All right. So now to the last one for double down. You're leaving tomorrow. Money is no option. Where are you going?
So I had one idea in my mind, like when I first heard this question when I was watching Essie Button's video, and I would say Italy because I've always wanted to go to Italy and I want to see Pompeii and just all of that. But they talked about India a lot in their videos. They had gone to India like multiple times and stuff. And now I think I want to go to India.
Really?
I don't know why they have elephants, and I really like elephants. So maybe during like that color festival, that would be awesome. So Italy was my like safe normal choice, and India is my new like.
Which isn't that Southeast Asia?
Yeah.
Right area?
Yeah.
Someone else might have
Someone else
chosen.
kind of wants to go there.
I see a trip being planned. All right, so cool. So India.
This is where you wrap it up, then.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's mine. If you like what you see, which even if you don't, hit the subscribe button. It's going to be like here or here.
I think, the subscribe button is
over here.
Right there.
Down there.
I don't know.
Anyways, if not, like it anyways. Tell me what you think. Where would you go? Tag back, leave a video. And, yeah, thanks for visiting me. If you'd like to see my answers to this, look below. Everything's below.
Just everything.
I just want a shirt like look below. Just
the answers to all life's questions are below.
Below. Yep. Below. Anyway, so look down and you'll see all that.
Oh boy.
I'd like to give
I feel like a lot of people are going to do something inappropriate. They're like, oh, I see all the answers below.
I mean, you're not really wearing pants, but you don't know.
Who knows?
Anyways, so thank you guys for hanging out with us. Check down below for more info. Thanks for checking out to one of my first videos. Longtime vet right here. And yeah. See, let's see what's coming up next.
Bye guys.
Bye.
I tooted.
I'm so mad I don't edit these videos.